In this video, we're going to go over starting a batting practice session. If you need assistance connecting to the tagging page, you can view the previous video labeled Connecting to the Tagging Page. When you reach the tagging page, you can scroll to the bottom where you will find batting practice. You can select this option and it will prompt you to select the organization. You can select the organization by searching for it in the Select Organization box or scroll through the list and select the correct organization. In my case, I don't have an organization to select, so I'm going to select the dashes. You then can select Create and Set Lineup. This will take you to a page where you can add a lineup. At the top of the page, you will see a search option for adding a team. Here you can add your home team. I went ahead and selected Draft B. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to setting the lineup. You can add players a couple of different ways. The first way is by searching for a player, as shown here. You can also add a player if you're unable to find them. You can add them by starting to type in their name. You'll then have a message that appears that asks if you would like to add the missing player. You're going to go ahead and select yes. You then need to add the first name, the last name, the ID if possible, the jersey number, and the handiness of the player. I'm going to fill this out now. You then can select Add Player. The other way you can add players to the lineup is by going to the Roster tab. You can then select the plus button on the right-hand side next to the player's name. This will automatically add them to the lineup. If you added a player in the incorrect location in the lineup, you can select the three lines on the right-hand side and move that player to the top or to the bottom. Once you have completed filling your lineup, you can select the Start Tagging option in the bottom right-hand corner. Before we start tracking, please note that you do have to be between 9 and 15 meters from the tip of home plate in order to track batting practice. That is about 30 feet to 50 feet. I'll go ahead and show a diagram on the right-hand side. Now that we are in the tagging page, in the top left-hand corner, you can see that it is ready to start the game. You're going to want to go ahead and click this button in the top left, that is green. It'll automatically place you into warm-up mode. In order to track, you will have to switch to playing mode. That will be on the right-hand side. Because as you can see in warm-up mode, the page is still grayed out. So I'm going to switch from warm-up to playing. As you can see, the hits is waiting for data to come in. Once data comes in, it will appear below as shown. Before we do that though, I'm going to show you how to edit the lineups and take a look at the metrics. The lineup can be adjusted by pressing the pencil in the top right-hand corner of the lineup page. This will take you to a page exactly like the lineup page. You can edit players on the lineup or on the roster. You can remove a player by using the minus mark and add them by going to the roster and pressing the plus mark. Once you are happy with your changes, you can go ahead and select Confirm in the top. You can go ahead and select Confirm in the bottom right-hand corner. We're going to go ahead and move over to metrics. Metrics can be edited by selecting the filter button in the top right-hand corner. This will open up a change data page where you can edit between small, medium, and large icons. You could go ahead and check the box on the left side of the data point. This will add them to the page itself. If you'd like to increase where a data tile is located, you can use the three lines and move them up or down in the metrics tab. At the bottom, you'll see that there is a difference between imperial and metric. Imperial is going to be things like miles per hour and inches, whereas metrics can be kilometers per hour and centimeters. When you're finished, you could go ahead and press the X or go ahead and just click back on the page. Now we're going to go ahead and move over to the tagging portion. Once a hit comes in, you can select what kind of type of hit it was. An example being a ground ball or a pop-up. If you would like to not have to tag, you can toggle on the right-hand side the hit type from on to off. Off will be in the left direction and on will be in the right direction. You could go ahead and tag your game as is. If you'd like to leave a note, you can use the bottom left-hand function to where it says add a note to this pitch. You will want to go ahead and type in this box and select Store Tag. It'll then save that pitch. Once you're finished, you could go ahead and go from playing to warm-up. You could then go ahead and end the game and it will take you to the review page. The review page is going to be a lot like the tagging a game page. If you'd like a refresher on how to review the data before you upload it, go ahead and watch the end of the game tagging video. And this will conclude batting practice.